Hey everybody, it's April. Today I want to talk to you about warm-up essentials for your yoga practice. I want to mention that this segment is brought to you by Loony Legs, who make these fabulous fun leggings that I'm wearing today. So I'm going to start off today by scolding you a little bit. Hopefully you're not one of the people who is chronically late for yoga, but I want to point out why you don't want to go late for yoga, and that's because you need to do the warm-up. If you were going to the gym, you would warm up before you started lifting weights or before you started running on the track. You would do some sort of warm-up, and it's the same thing with yoga. If you come in 10 minutes late, you're going to miss those important warm-ups that help warm up your spine, get your body ready for that practice. Depending on what kind of yoga you're doing, whether it's hot or cool or whatever, you still need to have those warm-ups. So don't deprive yourself of that. Assume that the warm-up, even the beginning discussion, if the yoga instructor has something that they want to say at the beginning, the warm-up, the practice, and the cool down at the end, and shavasana, of course, are all an important part of the practice. Don't deprive yourself of any of those. You want to get the full experience of yoga, and doing the warm-up is a very important part. So I'm going to start with 3 of my favorite warm-ups, and one of those is cat-cow. And cat-cow, you're going to start in a table position. So you're just on all fours, your shoulders are over your wrists, and this is going to help lengthen and curl your spine. Again, you're warming up for the practice. So taking that inhale breath, extending your heart forward, let your belly drop, lift your tailbone, exhale, round and curl, actively sucking in your belly, tucking chin to chest. Inhale, belly drops, tailbone lifts. You can look up, exhale, round and curl. So this is like an angry cat, in case you're wondering where the cat-cow part comes from. Inhale, belly drops. This is your cow part. I even saw Mike and Molly once where they mooed while they were doing this and then meowed while they were rounding. I wouldn't suggest doing that in yoga, but that gives you a nice analogy of what you're doing. So, and then a lot of times after those 3 cat-cows, and it's common to do 3 in your warm-up, and then we'll move into a little bit more stretching. We'll do bird dog, right leg back, left arm forward. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, curl. Bring your left knee toward your right knee toward left elbow. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl. Think about lifting your right heel toward your right glute. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lengthen. This time we'll pause and get a little more of a stretch here. Bring your left arm back, grab top of right foot. Kick into your hand, opening up your heart, feeling that left shoulder open a little bit. Maybe you look up, and then we'll come back to our table. That wasn't very graceful, was it? Other side. Remember, you always do both sides. So left leg back, right arm forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl. Right elbow toward left knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl. Pull, pull, pull in your belly. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl. That's our 3rd one. This time we'll inhale, lengthen, pause. Bend your left knee, reach your right arm around. See if you can grab the top of your foot. If not, you can just reach back for it. Pull, or kicking into your hand. This is also called supported tiger pose. And then we'll change. So notice we have curled and lengthened and curled and lengthened. We've lengthened this way and then curled. So you're really starting to warm up your spine and getting your body ready for your practice. So another one I like to do is supported half moon. So like the others, you'll come into your table position, turn your right foot out. So you're making it like a little kickstand. And then open up your chest, reach your left arm up, stay lifted out of right shoulder. And then lift your left leg, reaching with your heel. Stay nice and lifted. Maybe you turn your gaze toward the ceiling. And then you can move into supported sugar cane if you like. Bending your knee. Now think about reaching your knee back rather than up toward the ceiling. So that's giving you that little warm up, opening up your shoulder again. And then to come out, you always want to unwind. Come back to your half moon first. and then back to your table. And then, like with all poses, we do both sides. So I'm going to turn around and do the other side. So this time, left foot out, opening up your chest toward the side, right arm reaches up, lift your right leg, reach your right heel back, stay lifted out of left shoulder. Again, maybe you look up toward the ceiling, and then you can move into supported sugar cane. Bend your knee, grab the top of your foot. Now remember, you're not reaching your knee up, you're reaching it back. Opening up your chest, opening up that right shoulder a little more. And then again, unwind. Come back to half moon, and then to your table. So you can already feel things starting to move, opening up, you're lengthening, curling, lengthening, starting to use those abs. It's good stuff. Some other nice warm-ups you can do for your yoga practice, or even when you're just at home or at the office, are some neck and shoulder stretches. I mean, we tend to get really tight when we're at the office, if you're rounding over your desk at your computer. That's also, we tend to hold a lot of tension in our neck and shoulders. So these are just great, even if you don't use them in yoga. They're just some nice stretches you might do at home or at the office. So I'm gonna start with some neck stretches. So just start off in your neutral position, then let your chin drop down toward your chest. And then you want to gently, slowly reach your chin over toward one shoulder, come back to center, roll your chin over to the other shoulder, come back to center, and keep going. But notice, I'm not forcing, I'm not doing this with any speed. You want to actually think about your neck. What are you feeling when you're doing this? Give your neck time to open up a little bit while you're doing this nice stretch. And then come back to center and bring your face to a neutral position. Another favorite of mine for a neck stretch is to bring one arm up and over, so you're grabbing the opposite ear, and then reach your arm out. So I've got my left arm up, right arm out, and then I'm gently reaching my left ear toward my left shoulder as I reach my right arm out. Feeling that nice stretch. So it's a little bit of a traction stretch that you're doing yourself on your neck. Oh, that's nice. It feels really, really good. And then we'll do the other side again. Come back to center gently, and then switch. So right arm up and over. I'm bringing my right hand to left ear. Left arm reaches out. And then I'm gently reaching. I mean, I'm pulling, but I'm reaching that right ear toward my right shoulder, but not with any real force. This is gentle. And you can also, it deepens the stretch a little bit the more you bring that outside arm toward the outside. So the more I reach it out, the more I feel it, this nice stretch in my neck. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay. Come back to center. And then we're gonna do some shoulder stretches. And these are just shoulder rolls starting off. So we're bringing our shoulders forward, up, down, and back. Forward, up, down, and back. Keep going, forward, up, down, and back. So you just get that movement going. And then you'll reverse directions. Up, forward, down, back. Up, forward, down, back. So you always want to go both directions, and you could start off one way and go the other. It doesn't matter how you do it, and then come back to your neutral position. So another favorite of mine is to bring my one arm up. You're bending your elbow. So I've got left arm up, left elbow toward the ceiling. Now bring right arm up. I'm grabbing my left elbow and I'm just pulling it sort of down and back. Just getting that nice stretch in my shoulder. Oh my gosh, it feels so good doing this stretch. And I like to use this stretch when I'm warming up for handstands. I think this is a really good one to get that shoulder open. I also even use it during my handstands. So I'm gonna come down, when I do the other side, I'm gonna just turn around just so you can see. So this time my right elbow is up, bringing my left arm up and over and pulling down. So it's, again, you're not forcing anything. Notice I don't have my chin to my chest. You're trying to stay nice and lifted. So this isn't something that you're collapsing into your neck or pulling on your neck. I'm even slightly pressing my head against my arm, just to help keep everything lifted. Gently, gently pulling, but getting that really good stretch. I love that. Another one I like to do, especially for handstanding, is, and I like to do this toward the end of my handstands, like as my cool down. And I find I use this shoulder stretch frequently in cool downs in yoga, is to bring one arm out in front of you and then bring the other arm under. So you're hooking it in the crook of your elbow and then pull that arm across your body. Oh my, nice stretch in your shoulder. This feels so good. And you can also do this one on the floor, lying on your belly, bringing this arm underneath you. I find though for warm-ups, I like this one better sitting up, or like I am now. So pull to do the other arm. Again, you always do both sides. You don't want to come out of the room all wonky. We're looking for equilibrium in yoga, trying to make both sides equal. Oh my goodness. Okay, good. So now we are all warmed up and we're ready for that great yoga practice. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe to the Loony Legs YouTube channel so you don't miss the next episode. And of course, you can follow me, Handstanding Grandma, for even more fun. See you soon.